What is going on, viewers? It is Forza here as always. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new around here. So, in today's video, as you saw by the title, it's going to be a mirror match. And this right here, this is fairly reminiscent of a really just interesting meme that I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it already. But if not, I'm going to display it on the screen right now. Oh, not this one. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. Yeah, this one right here. This two Spider-Mans pointing at each other. And this, you know, if that scene didn't remind you of that meme, then there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, there's something wrong with you. You probably have depression, but I'm not gonna judge you. Anyways, moving on. So this is gonna be really interesting, guys, because we have the same cars, same tunes, even the same livers. How impossible is that? But well, it's not impossible technically because it just happened. But anyways, moving on. So I go up the inside, but I touch the inside curve, go a little bit too wide on the exit, and he's just gonna put his car up the inside through turn 5, this really long bend. So I'm gonna have to travel longer distance so he can have a run on me. So anyways, so through the hairpin and on the brakes really nicely side by side. Great racing right there, but a little bit too much wheel spin on the exit, and he's gonna get the run on me as we go towards the right king. But I've got the inside, so and I turned in a little bit too early, and I carried too much speed as well. So he makes contact. He makes contact with the back of me, but he's just about okay. And I go a little bit deep. He appeared on the left hand side. Is he gonna go for the cutback into this corner? No, not quite. He doesn't quite get the drive, but as we go towards the stadium section, I'm not going to defend. He's just going to go full send. Look at that. That was a good move. Fair play to him. A little bit of a laggy contact, but he was okay. As we pan across in the replay mode, as you can see, the 4 guys behind us, pretty close, but is it going to stay the same? Well, let's find out. So as we go through the chicane, I really like this camera angle, but I absolutely hate this one. Like, what is this? So yeah, this was actually a good chance to have a look at Forza's replay camera, see how good or how bad it is. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not awful either. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to see its improvement in the next Forza Motorsport game. But well, that's a long way from us. That's a long way from us. Yeah. So we're gonna have to deal with this like replay mode. So, anyways. We try to go around the outside, not quite. I'm gonna think better of it. I'm just gonna wait. He goes in a little bit narrow. He touches the curb on the inside, goes a little bit too wide, and I'm up the inside. So that was just a repeat move of the previous lap, but rolled reverse. This time he went wide, and I went past him. So that was a good little move, good little cutback there. You know that's the beauty of turn 2. Was it turn? Is it? It's technically turn 3. So that's the beauty of that corner. You can take it in many different ways. You can go deep. You can go like take it like a middle line, or you can just hold it narrow and get a good exit into the long bend. So anyways, as we lap someone after 2 minutes and 42 seconds, that's really sad, you know. I'm not like, it's really sad. The game is almost now 4 years old, and 3.5 years technically, but yeah. The game is really old, and you shouldn't get lapped after 2.5 minutes. It's because I'm really not that quick either. So if I'm lapping you, then I don't know, you're doing something wrong here. I hope you improve in the game if you get lapped by me in an S-Class lobby. Anyways, we skip to the beginning of lap number 3. This is my fastest lap, and as you can see, it's already dirty because I went off the track at the final sector. So just to let you guys know, I didn't cut or anything through this lap. So as we go through turn 3, oh, that was a combination of 2 and 3. So, turn 4 done, we lap 2 other people, 4 Crown Victoria, police dealing with criminals, that respect to him, fair play. So anyways, the long bend, turn 5, the long bend, as we go towards the hairpin, as you can see, I brake just before, there's like a little white board before the start of the curve on the left hand side. That's where you want to be braking in this car. It varies from different cars, from a car to car basically. So, through the right kink, and it's not quite flat out in this car. You have to lift up a little bit just to get the car to rotate. Otherwise, you're gonna go wide on the exit, and you're gonna just dirty your lap. So through this corner sequence, and you want to maximize this track. Really is about maximizing the tracks all the way to the left hand side or the right hand side. For example, as you can see, this corner right here, you can go over the AstroTurf a little bit more, but you don't want to go too wide, otherwise you're gonna touch the gravel, and then you don't want to do that. So through the hairpin, and I didn't quite maximize the track to the right hand side, and that cost me through this chicane because I didn't have the best angle on the entry to the corner, and therefore I couldn't take it flat out. So I lost a little bit of time there, but no worries there. And on the final corner, I could have again extended the track, but I didn't. But it was a really good lap, 41.4. That was probably my fastest lap in this car around Hockenheim to this date right now. So that was a really good one, and it was clean. As you guys saw, I didn't go off the track at all through the lap. It was just dirty from the beginning somehow, due to Forza logics. So that was a really good lap. I hope that helps you. You know, you might be struggling in this track. I hope that I helped you a little bit. So we crossed the line. We've been the race. You can see his fastest lap was 1/10 slower than me. So overall, I was quicker than him in this car around this track. But that was a really good race. You know, I couldn't afford to make a single mistake. Otherwise, he would be right on my back and put me under pressure and probably pressure me into another mistake. So that was a really good race. So in contrast to that, we're gonna have a look at this race. This was an absolutely awful race, but why not? Let's have a look at it. As we go towards turn one, we got Farhan, my friend, up my inside. He gets hit, and he sim-twitched into me, and I sim-twitched into the Shadow Realm. Boom! That could have been a really good race. That could have been a really good race if both of us, you know, basically went away with it, went away from turn one. That could have been a really good race. We could have just gone away from everyone else and then have a good race on our own. But that didn't quite happen. So we're down into 13th. This is the mid-pack. This is exactly where you don't want to be in the Forza 7 lobby. This guy coming back across the track at 90 degrees. Good stuff, mate. And there we go. We get shunted off the track by about 10 people. And we're down into 19th. So this is just... the beginning was absolutely awful. That's what really matters in Forza. If you get a good start, you're probably going to have a good race. But if you don't, which I didn't here, you're going to have an awful race. So the same guy that spun us around, he was off. We go past him, and the Skyline had some sort of an incident. We go around his outside. Is he gonna go for a dive bomb? Yes, he is. Oh my god, what is this? Is this a battlefield? So much smoke going on here, and we go past 4 people. I don't quite know what they did there. Because 4 of them were ghosted out, spun out, laying down some smoke screen. I don't quite know what everyone is doing in this lobby, but you know, it's your typical standard Forza 7 lobby. So, anyways, into this left-hander, Porsche going for a nice big cut, and then a dive bomb. So as we go towards the right-hander, Ferrari's having absolutely none of it. The revenge hit out of nowhere. Oh bloody hell, that was absolutely ruthless by the Ferrari. As I say, he was having none of it, and I don't blame it, because what the Porsche did was absolutely unacceptable. You know, he went for a really big dive bomb, and he caught the track and then hit him. That was really unacceptable. So we're moving on. We got Blood Racer 12, or you know, just Blood Racer if you like it. He's my friend. So I didn't even notice. I didn't even know he was in the race. I was watching the race. I was, you know, to edit it, and then I noticed that's him in this car. So Leo, if you're watching this video, leave a comment. So anyways, as we go towards turn 1, and yeah, I saw it coming. I completely saw it coming. The outbraking himself into turn 1. He was blinded by the beauty of my car. Look at this livery, just look absolutely beautiful. However, my car is, you know, pretty ruined because of the amount of time I got hit. But it's a beautiful looking car, this Noble M600. So the start of lap 3, this Ferrari kind of swerves into me. I don't quite know what he was thinking. So we caught up with Farhan, and the Ferrari goes for a massive dive bomb. Look, oh my god. He pulled it off, so I don't blame him. Really. I went out of the way just to avoid contact. But as we go towards the SS, he's just gonna back out. Okay, fair play to him, but well, would you know it? He's gonna absolutely cut the hell out of every single bit of the SS at Circuit of the Americas. And I don't quite know why he did that. But you know, this scenario, you know, I've seen it coming. He's gonna like start cutting and then go wide somewhere and I'm gonna get the cut back on him, as I do there. However, I go around his outside. So anyways, and again on the curb, I almost sim-twitch into the Shadow Realm. This car really does not like the curbs at Circuit of the Americas. As I lock up a little bit, just make contact with the back of him, he didn't turn in. I think he thought I'm gonna ram him, but I was definitely not gonna ram him. So going towards the biggest braking zone on the circuit, I lock up a little bit, slide, and then oh my god, he misses me by about a millimeter. And then, well, it didn't really matter because I again sim-twitch into the Shadow Realm. But this time, not quite. I managed to actually do a nice little 360 and get going again. So that Ferrari, I don't quite know what's the deal with him. Maybe he knows he's on YouTube and he's trying to, draw some attention. I don't quite know. So anyways, as we're gonna skip ahead towards the end of the lap, as we go towards the final corner, I got the run on him. I'm thinking about going up the inside, but no, I'm just gonna push him because it pissed me off. He just decided to ram me, but missed me. But as we go down the main straight, yeah, of course he's gonna swerve into me, but I miserably fail, and I'm gonna come through to finish in 6th place, Super GT's position. So that was the shoddiest race I've had in a long while in S-Class. It was full of death, carnage, contact and rammers. It was absolutely awful. But again, as I said, it could have been the other way around. If me and Farhan got away from the first corner, it would have been a completely different story. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like and smash the thumbs up button. They're the same thing, aren't they? Yeah. Leave a like and smash the sub button if you want to see more of the same content. If you're not convinced, watch some of my other videos. Link down below in the description or the info card. So anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.